How's it going, guys? Your boy Mbens here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit more different than usual. We're going to be taking a look at some of the weaker characters in Dragon Ball Fighters and how Fighterz could potentially buff those characters in the next balance patch. As usual, if you guys enjoy the content, please like, comment, subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing, helps me out a lot. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so the first character I want to talk about is Goku Black. As of right now, in my opinion, Goku Black is the worst character in Dragon Ball Fighters. Mainly because his neutral isn't that strong, his key blasts are kinda awful, his damage is just okay, and his mix-up options aren't that strong. So, but you know what? Why don't we buff him by giving him better mix-up options? Now, an idea that I got from a streamer called Cloud05 is that have it so when Goku Black does his EX teleport, two clones appear, one in front and one behind the opponent. And if you hold circle, the front clone will appear, and if you let go of it, the back clone will appear. Now the idea is to use that move, the buffed version, with an assist. And this way you get a good 50-50 mix-up. Your opponent has essentially guessed where you're gonna go. Now, some users may think, oh, it's broken, you get an easy mix-up with just one assist? Yes, however, you gotta keep in mind, a lot of cards in the game have this. Blue Vegeta has this with an assist. Cell does with an assist with his perfect attack. Blue Ku does with his dive kick. Kid Buu gets a 4-way mix easily with any assist with his Boo Ball. Like, having a character with a 50-50 mix is actually quite common in fighters, don't really think about it. I think this is a good way for Goku Black to have a better mix while not being too broken, in my opinion. Staying on the topic of mix-up, another thing I would give Goku Black is a low hitting down light / duel. Mainly because A, this will give him access to the Super Dash 50-50 mix-up, B, I have a better tool to stagger with, and C, will give him an extra low in his block string. As if right now, Goku Black only has one low in his block string, that being his down medium, and none of his specials are high lows or anything, so I feel by giving him a low hitting down light, he'll have a lot more comfortable time when opening people up, which is a buff that I feel he really needs right now. The last buff I would give to Goku Black is to his EX Cost Slicer. I would make it that the orbs that come out of it are non-super dashable, and I would also make it so that the move itself is +1 on block. Now, you may think that Goku Black, with all the things we've given him, plus this, is now broken, but in reality, I think he'll be just fine. All the tools we gave him will make him feel a complete character during this season, because all we've given him is better mix of options and a +1 block move. So I feel with these tools, he'll be really strong, like probably even top tier. However, I don't think he'll be broken, or just no one as broken as UI and Gotenks Cell, in my opinion. Another character I feel needs buffing is Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan Goku he's the beginner character, he's a poster boy, you know. He's the character that Oxus wants you to play the moment you boot up Dragon Ball Fighters. So because of this, I feel like the poster boy character, whether it be Ryu from Street Fighter or the Red Dude from Guilty Gear, the poster boy character should always be in the top 40% of the cast. Because he's someone that beginners should play, but I also think he should be someone that is viable at high level play as well. And Goku, in my opinion, he's not bad, but I feel he just lackluster comparison to everyone else in the cast. So I would buff him by A, give him a downlight for the same reason that I gave Goku Black a downlight, an extra low in his block string, because right now he only has one low, which is his 2M, as well as it would be a better poking tool. I would also buff his 2M by making it just 1 frame faster. 1 frame may not seem like a lot, but trust me, if you buff it by make it 1 frame faster, it'll become such a good move. So by doing so, he now has an extra long block string, and has a better tool for neutral, being his 2M. The third character I would buff is Frieza. Now, in my opinion, Frieza actually is a very strong character. He has good staggers with his frame data. He has good mix of options. He has really good zoning tools. His damage is quite good, and especially with Golden Frieza, it's actually insane. So the only thing that I feel needs buffing is his heavy attacks. So those of you who don't know, Z Broly has a move called Barrier that makes him immune to all projectiles. And Frieza's heavy attacks are projectiles, see what I'm getting at. And Z Broly is a very highly played character. So because of that one move Z Broly has, Frieza just completely useless against him, he can't do anything. Because Frieza's a zoner, and when you're a zoner with no projectiles, you can't do anything. So because of this, I would buff Frieza's 2H and 5H just to make them non-projectiles. But the only buff, in my opinion, he needs. He has a Golden Freezer as well as his normals are really good. And his crossover with JL also really good. Like I said, he's a strong character. He just needs his heavy attacks changed to become non-projectiles, and I feel that will massively help him in the Broly matchup. Right, the last character I want to talk about in today's video is Videl. As some of you probably already know, Videl does not have a reflect. Give her a reflect. But in all seriousness, having a reflect is very important because Dragonball Fighterz is a very offense heavy game. It doesn't have many defensive options, and a reflect is one of the very few and very good defensive options in the game. The reason why it's so good is because it's a tool that allows you to push your opponent away from you and reset neutral. And when a character doesn't have this tool, it can be very damaging to that character. So without it right now, don't you have any ways to push your opponent away? She has a spot dodge instead of a reflect, so the way that works is she just sort of dodges on the spot when she gets hit, if you do it on time alright. So that's not as good as a reflect because it's basically the same frame rate as a reflect, except your opponent is still up on your face, won't go punch you again. And I understand why Arctis gave her this. The Arctis want to make sure every single character in the game is unique. But the thing is though, Videl is already quite unique. She has the whole thing with the Great Saiyaman when he shows up instead of had doing key block with her X-Point, the Great Saiyaman shows up. As well, she has very unique combo routes. So I feel like she already stands out from the cast. So if we give her a reflect, it'll be fine. Like, I can guarantee you now, a reflect will make the character a lot better. Like, it may not seem like it, but it's a very good tool, and it can be very damaging for a character not to have one. Overall, these aren't the only characters that need buffing in my opinion. The others like 16 and Zamasu and other ones like that. Just the ones that I personally played before, and I can sort of tell where the weaknesses lie. But if you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments down below. Tell me what characters you guys think need buffing, let me know what characters you think are overpowered, etc. If you enjoyed the content, please like, subscribe and comment. Doesn't cost you a thing, helps me out a lot. And as usual, I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching.